Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining us. And before we get into this video, guys, you know what you need to do. Take a moment. We really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. We are growing rapidly and yeah, we just really value the support this channel is getting at the moment. Right now, we got a really exciting shirt to add to the collection. Now, if you haven't already seen it, check out this video here. We partnered up with Cult Kits earlier last month, and Cult Kits donated a mystery box for us that we unpacked. Have a look at what we got in there. And as a reminder, if you want to shop at Cult Kits, and the link is in the description, you'll get 10% off any of your purchases. You'll also be supporting this channel and our fundraising work. Now, within that pack, we had this really lovely poster. Now, the guys over at Cult Kits have done their research, obviously watched the channel and could see that we're big Liverpool fans. And they sent this lovely poster here, which has got a selection of really great Liverpool shirts going back all the way to 1982. Now, we've got a few of these shirts in our collection, but as you'll know, because we're going to link to our current Liverpool collection video that we shot earlier this year, we're starting to get back to sort of the mid-90s and the more expensive shirts now. But we've been digging around, we've been looking at the bargains, and we've added one of these shirts. But can you guess which shirt we've added? Have a close look there. It is an away shirt. No? Okay, we'll show you. Now, this is a shirt that I remember at the time didn't even appeal to me, even as a Liverpool fan. I remember looking at it going, what? And in those days, I typically buy the home shirt. In '94, I was still in Liverpool. I was studying in Liverpool, so I was going to the games. And so I had the home shirt. I love the home shirt. I'd wear that. I'd have the scarf hanging from my jeans belt. That was enough. But this shirt came out. And it's probably only now you look back, and we're going back 30 years now, the shirt's vintage, and you compare it to some of the modern day shirts, and you look back and you go, do you know what, that's actually not a bad little shirt, for a couple of reasons. It's quite bold in terms of the design and the colour scheme. It's also a mid-90s shirt, so it's that baggier fit, and it's what I love. So let me present to you, this is the 1994 to 96. I think it was the third shirt when it was released, and then it went on to be the away shirt. I could be wrong, but there you go. Look at this. Whoa. Let me just leave that there 1 second. So much going on with this shirt. Now, straight up front, this shirt I managed to pick up for a reasonable price for a couple of reasons. There's a little bit of Spon ED there, sponsorship damage going on. Just a little bit on the C and a little bit between the A and the R. Not enough to worry me, because this is a 30-year-old shirt, but this is obviously from that time when, there's a little bit on the G there, where these were like the sort of felt name sets, which I really loved. Adidas manufactured. So you got, look how it's changed now. You got the big bold words Adidas there. And then you got this was a newly released badge, wasn't it? This was around the centenary, wasn't it? 1892 they were formed. Yeah, so this badge had come out a couple of years prior. Now, I guess my one criticism of this shirt is that that badge gets a little bit lost with the underlying pattern. But so much to talk about here. So let's start off, on the back there. A really simple idea, which is basically we'll take the 3 stripes from Adidas and run them not horizontally, diagonally down there, and we'll throw in some very faint representations of the Liverpool badge, and then we'll throw a couple of bigger ones in over the top, and there's just so much going on, and it's done with, it almost looks like a slight stencil effect, so you can probably see it more on the back. But this was just a random shirt. Now, one of the big things I love on this is the way that they've embraced the Adidas 3 stripes on these really large sleeves. This is a really baggy fit, to be brutally honest with you. This is a 38 to 40, so probably smaller than what I would have worn. But the thing with some of these shirts is I'm not getting too fussy. They're not shirts that I want to wear. The other thing to talk about is the collar, with this really good solid black and yellow collar here, but quite uniquely it's got that LFC in the white in there, and that button there. This is yeah, it's just out there for me. It's not too thick a material there, but you know, this shirt was worn during, I wouldn't say it was a great period, was it? Let's be honest with you, Liverpool hadn't had too much success since '89, but yeah, it's one of those shirts that I think wouldn't have necessarily been high on my list to get immediately. There's a few of the older home shirts that I wanted, but this one came up, and I think I paid about £45 for this, which I think is very fair when you consider what you pay for replica shirts today, just in the standards fan version. You know, I would find it very hard now to pick up last season's Liverpool shirts in the fan stadium versions for, you know, £45–50. That's what they're typically going for now, about 40–50% off. So I think to get a vintage shirt that for me is going to be a museum piece, and will protect this, is really good, because you can pay a lot more money, but I think the price reflects that little bit of damage in that Carlsberg logo. But you know, it is another one ticked off this list. The home 93–95 we recently added thanks to Tom over at Circa 88 Football. So you know, we're slowly picking them off, but there's a balance between kit reviews and doing the fundraising work and adding new shirts and adding old shirts. So there you go, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments if you're a Liverpool fan, because I know if you're not a Liverpool fan, you're going to say you hate this, and that's okay. We're all friends, really. But if you're a Liverpool fan, let me know what you think of this. You might be that young that actually you weren't born when this shirt came out, so let us know what you think, guys. As always, thanks for joining in the channel. Really delighted to share this recent edition with you, and we're going to be back with another unboxing really soon. Until then, guys, stay safe. Catch you soon.